So guys, in today's video, something is going to happen which is nearly impossible. Not just you, nobody can even imagine this in their wildest dreams that something like this is even possible. And even if you tell somebody that something like this is doable or even possible, then that person will also think that you are gone mad. They might say you are crazy, do you have brain or not? Can something like this ever happen? It's impossible. But guys, in today's video, we are going to turn impossible into possible, guys. So guys, this is a bike and this bike runs on, that's right guys, as you know, this bike will only run if we fill it up with the petrol. But in today's video, we are not going to run it on petrol, but in fact with this stuff, guys. Look at this. That's right guys, this is wood, sticks. And in today's video, we are going to run this bike with these woods. Will you believe it? Bro, the bike will run on wood. We will use wood in place of petrol. Now you will also feel like saying that, dude, you have gone mad and how are you going to run the bike on wood? But in today's video, we are going to take this impossible task and make it possible. So guys, after 1 month, continuous research and after days of regular trials, research, failure, success, after many errors, we have made this a possibility. Yes guys, and in today's video we are going to show you that very thing. Since 10 days my hands have been looking like this. I have not even taken a bath. Have researched for a month and only then in today's video we will be able to run this bike on wood, guys. So much hard work, so many things, so many expenses. The only thing we ask for in return is your support, guys. So if any of you have not subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel, and those who already have, I salute you from the bottom of my heart. And in this video, I'll see how much you support our effort to bring out new talent, the effort we make to show you something new, and the hard work that go behind that effort. So guys, please try to support. So that's what we'll get to see in today's video. So please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and please watch this video to the end so that you can understand each and everything completely, because in today's video, I've almost become a mechanic, not just anyone. I've worked hard exactly like a scientist would have, made several attempts at different things. But finally, I have the satisfaction that a thing works and the bike will run on wood, guys. Roll the intro. So guys, before we start the video, I would like to tell you something because of which this video has been possible. So guys, if your hair too on waking up looks something like this, really messy, then guys, you must have to try these products. These are the hair care combo from Mujtec, made by men, specifically for men. So guys, if you regularly suffer from dandruff or you have a lot of hair fall, then all you have to do is simply use this product as and when you wake up, this herbal shampoo. It has a conditioner in it as well, so as soon as you start using this product, your dandruff problem will vanish, the hair fall issues you have will disappear, and your hair will get a natural shine. I use these products personally as well, which is why I'm telling you guys. So when you are done with the shampoo, you must use this product. It is, yes guys, the Mujtec Cocoa Hair Growth Cream. Inside this, there are aloe vera and coconut natural extracts which repair your hair from within. And guys, at the same time, this helps them immensely to grow naturally. So guys, you will get to see the results of these products when you start using them yourself. And at the same time, when you use this product, you will not need to use any gel because this works like any other gel naturally. Yes, you heard it right. So guys, right now there is a fantastic offer on this hair combo on Amazon and Flipkart. So I have shared with you the link for both these products in the description below. Please go there, use them and see the difference for yourself. So guys, running the bike on the woods, definitely not any child's play. In order to do this, we will have to use all the advantages given to us by science, and that is why you must watch this video right from beginning to end so that you are able to understand each and everything completely. So guys, for this project, we will need a huge load of wood. So guys, as you can see by yourself that we have with us a lot of dried foods, and in order to run the bike on this wood, we will have to convert all these pieces of wood into a gas. And what science says here is that if we burn these pieces of wood without oxygen, that is in the absence of oxygen, then it will release a very flammable wood, and that gas is what we can use to run the bike. Yes guys. So in order to do this, we have constructed this special container. Guys, you can see that this is completely made out of iron, and we will have to put all these pieces of wood inside it. I will put as many pieces of wood that I can put inside this container so that we can get the maximum amount of wood gas. And now we will use this apparatus to seal the container so that oxygen or the air from outside is not able to enter inside the container in any way, guys. And after that, we will have to heat this on an extremely high temperature. And when we heat this on extremely high temperature, the pieces of wood inside this container will start breaking down into many hydrocarbons, and that process will release a large amount of flammable wood gas. And in order to heat this up, you can see that we have constructed a makeshift apparatus like a portable heater. So let's place this container inside this, and then let's place many pieces of wood inside as well. Then we will burn these pieces of wood, and that will help heat up this container.
Yeah, put it.
At the same time, safety is extremely important because we are working with fire. That is why. Now what we'll do is to help fasten the process, I'm going to put a little bit of gasoline in this so that this burns much faster.
Woo! Woo!
So guys, what's going to happen now is this container is completely sealed. The pieces of wood inside will get heated up because of this fire. And because of that heat, the wood will break down into many hydrocarbons like methane, hydrogen, carbon monoxide, and those hydrocarbons will be extremely flammable, and that gas will escape from here. But for that to happen, we will have to heat it to an extremely high temperature. So in order to make that process even faster, I'm going to make use of this blower. Woo! Guys, we are burning the wood inside without oxygen, and we are giving this complete oxygen. Woo! Guys, this has become so hot that you can see that the outer container, the outer box has completely changed its color, and at the same time the container that we are using inside that also completely changed its color and has completely burnt up. And at the same time, you can see that from this end there is some white colored gas that has already started escaping. But guys, we'll have to make this process even more faster so that the wood gas production also becomes much faster. 1, 2, 3, woo! So guys, now you can see for yourself that the wood gas is escaping from this nozzle with a lot of speed. But guys, this is just the beginning, and in the beginning there is certain amount of moisture in this as well, because no matter how dry the wood is, it always contains a certain amount of water. So guys, this water is converting into steam and is escaping along with the wood gas. So guys, in order to test this, we'll conduct a very simple experiment. We will try to light this on fire. So if it starts burning, that means that the wood gas is being produced. There's a lot of smoke here. Let me light this and show you. Not yet guys, right now we will still have to heat this even further. We have to heat this up even so that we can end up with pure wood gas. Burn it! So guys, you can see right here that there is a lot of gas escaping at a very high speed from here, and this is pure wood gas. Let me tell you something about wood gas. So a wood gas, when it burns, the flame of the wood gas is invisible. That means that it burns with a blue colored flame. Along with that, you can see here that it is producing a lot of tar as well. And guys, this tar is being produced because of the moisture inside the wood. Drop by drop, a lot of tar is coming out of this nozzle. Look at this. Now let's try to light it up and see whether it burns or not. Whoa! Right now the gas being produced is so pure that the moment we put the flame to it, it starts burning up. Look. Watch it guys. So guys, by this stage we have finally converted the wood that we had put inside this apparatus into wood gas, and you can see that actually you might not be able to see very well because the visibility of this gas is quite low, but still if you can, it looks very hot and extremely flammable, guys. Now what we will have to do is, we will have to come up with a method by which we can collect this wood gas. So by now we have managed to complete about 25% of our task. We have produced our wood gas, and this very wood gas will run our bike. Oh man, this is so flammable, dude. Wow. Wow, man. Guys, the gas is still escaping. The temperature inside is so high that the gas is still escaping. So now the main thing here is that right now we have petrol, LPG gas, CNG gas. There are many gases which are used to run vehicles, but what if all these were not available? Then how would we have run our vehicles? We would have this option with which we would use wood itself to produce gas and then run the vehicle on that wood gas. That is why I am working so hard on this video and showing you this. And along with that, one more thing, using this method we can produce not just wood gas, we can also produce very high quality charcoal as well, and that charcoal can be used for many other purposes. And now you can see that we are going to cool this down. Cool it down. Look what happens when we... Come on, dunk it. What are you afraid of? So guys, you can see that this is very high quality charcoal. Guys, because we are making this video, we have not burnt it even more. Otherwise, this would have produced even more wood gas, and these pieces of wood would have also converted into high quality charcoal. Guys, you can see that when wood is burnt in the absence of oxygen, it gets converted into high quality charcoal like this. Look at this. Guys, let's now make a fresh batch and then collect that wood gas. Put more wood in this. So guys, till now we have just shown you how wood gas can be produced. How the bike will run on it, it is completely a different story. Now you can see that the earlier apparatus of ours that we are using, we have put some new attachments to it, because of which its neck has grown longer. And in order to filter the gas, we are going to make use of this water. So now you can see that this apparatus of ours goes right into the water, something like this. So now you can see that the tar will get mixed with the water and we will manage to get a more clean gas. And to collect the filtered gas, we are going to make use of this bottle here. You can see that we have made a small hole on top of it here, on top of which we are going to fit this pipe in this manner. So wood gas will come from here, it will get filtered in the water and then will collect inside this. Let's fill it with water so that the air existing inside can be removed completely. Okay, and now we'll place its mouth directly on top of the nozzle of the apparatus. Something like this. So guys, now you can see that wood gas is getting collected inside this bottle, that too filtered. So let us allow it to escape for a little while so that the earlier air inside can be removed completely. Otherwise what will happen is that oxygen and gas will get combined, and the moment we light it, boom, there will be an explosion. We shall let it escape, and then when we start getting pure gas, we will shut off this pipe like this. So guys, now we have shown you the way to collect this wood gas, and now the task is of using it to run our bike. So guys, look, to do this we have two different ideas. The first idea is that the intake of the bike, we directly put this gas into the intake of the bike. Just like what we had done in our previous videos where we had run the Activa on alcohol, on the deodorant, we had run it on gas and many other things as well. In that what we had done is the carburetor that is there, it has a nozzle for the intake. We opened it directly, used pressure to fill it with fuel and oxygen, and the vehicle ran really smoothly and extremely well. That video we have made about 2 years. Yes, it must have been 2 years since we have made that video. So we thought that this could run in the exact same manner, but somewhere that idea did not work out for us.
Yeah, be careful. Yeah.
Look, this flammable is lighting up, right? Light it one last time.
Yeah, gas is coming out. Wow, dude. Hey, bro, where is the engine? Now light it and put it inside this.
The tower is still leaking, is getting stuck up there. Keep trying
We
until it
left it in the
starts.
bike.
Come on.
Yeah, actually, we have to collect the gas. Yeah, in the purest form.
क्या लगता है भैया आपको चल जाएगी?
Run. Yeah, like duck.
Yes, it will run. Why won't it run? What do we have so many engineers here for?
देखो
Look how
कितने सारे
many engineers are
इंजीनियर्स खड़े
standing
हैं.
here. Yeah, bro, I told him. Yeah, he's on the way. Hey, Vipin, come here. Yeah, you have to select all the middle lots and then put in the...
So the problem we were facing there was that in order to run a vehicle on gas, we need two things: fuel in the right quantity and air in the right quantity, that means oxygen. So only when they are available in the right quantity and in the right ratio, we'll be able to run the vehicle. We have made a lot of efforts and we tried many times and wondered how we can run the bike, but unfortunately the bike didn't run. And then we conducted a lot of research and zeroed in one method of doing it. So guys, what we are going to do is to run the vehicle, we are going to make use of this vaporizer. So guys, what this thing will do is it will mix gas and air in the correct quantity and ratio, and then it will send that mixture inside the vehicle. In order to figure out how to use this thing and how to fix it inside the vehicle, it took us 10 days. And I swore to myself that I'll only take a bath when we manage to run the bike, and I'll only take a bath once we have made the video, so no one has taken bath here. So please like the video. So now this thing in my hand is vaporizer. It has three main functions. Look. The first is gas in, which will take in the gas. The second is vacuum, and the third is gas out. That means this part here, this will go directly inside the vehicle. Now let's do one thing. Let's fix this part directly into the vehicle's air intake part. See, something like this. So the gas will come out from here. The wood gas or whatever we have made, it will go directly inside, and then this will send it directly into the engine. But the difficulty we face there is to create the right timing and the perfect gas ratio. So to control that, this has one more thing, which is vacuum. So this part here is the vacuum, and this gets fitted right into the place here in the engine. So what this does is it tells this vaporizer at what time and in what quantity it should release the gas into the engine for combustion, which means for burning it. So now you will be able to see that what we are going to do is put that wood gas directly into this nozzle, and it will come in here, and when we kickstart the bike, a pressure will be created here. So here pressure will be created because of the intake, and then pressure will be put on the diaphragm which is there inside the vaporizer, and that diaphragm will allow the gas to be released into the bike's engine so that air and fuel can be mixed in the right way. So guys, now say this. So roughly most of the things have been completed. So now what we'll do is that gas we have collected, we will put that into this from here. So guys, you can see that this part will directly get fixed into this one right here. You can see back there that wood gas is constantly getting collected. But another little problem here is that it is important for the gas to be pressurized a little bit so that it flows through. And for that very purpose, we have made this setup. So when we push this bottle down into the water, the gas starts flowing with increased pressure. If we keep the bottle up, the gas will stay collected inside this. But the moment we push it down, pressure will be created inside it, and the gas will start flowing out with speed, something like this. And this gas is extremely flammable in nature. Maybe because it is really sunny, I might not be able to show it to you, but let me still try. See, let's try to light it up. Look at this, guys. This is extremely flammable. Now what we shall do is take this and directly fix this into the intake nozzle of the vaporizer. Roughly everything has been done. We made gas out of wood. We filtered that gas using water, and we have also made all the connections to the engine. Now it is the moment of truth. Now we should be able to turn on this bike. Although we have already done most of the things and we have done our research, but running it in front of the camera and all of you people is what still remains. So let us strengthen all the connections that we have made, and then let's try to start the vehicle. So here we have wood. This wood is producing gas. The gas is going right into this water, it getting filtered and then getting collected inside this bottle. And then after that, it is coming directly into our bike. Guys, I know that to make you all believe is the most difficult task at hand, and that is why we have also removed the petrol tank of this bike. And now it's the time to finally run this bike on wood gas. So guys, now I have no clue whether this is going to start in front of camera or not. Still, let's try to do it. So now I have turned the key on, and now let's try to kickstart. Guys, there is still one small problem. When the bike runs on petrol, it needs less air. It needs actually more air for combustion. But when gas burns, it needs much less air compared to the petrol. That is why what we'll have to do is, in order to run this, we'll have to put in less air inside it. That means we'll have to lessen or limit the flow of air. So right now, I'm going to put my hand on it. So try to kickstart it now. This is the success! This is really insane! The first time when the bike started, believe me guys, believe me that I was on the 7th heaven, man. I was in space, I was on the moon, that I managed to run this bike on wood. Look at this, guys. There is no petrol and no other fuel, just this wood gas is there, which is coming from that bottle directly into this bike. And the bike over here is running completely on wood gas and in completely amazing way. Check it out. Guys, look at this.
Water has come. Water.
Guys, did you see the bike ran for such a short time, and whatever wood gas that we had collected has completely run out now. Wood gas has now run out and the water below has filled up completely. So now what we'll do is, the bike is starting and everything is working out very well. So now we have to do just two things. The first thing is that this wood gas we are producing here, we have to use whatever method possible to be able to collect it inside such a container that it becomes movable. That is, no matter where we go, we are able to carry it along with us. At the same time, we will have to fix this here so that the airflow can be managed, so that the air flows in from here is the exact quantity that is required for combustion to take place, and its acceleration, that means the accelerator on it, it's not stable yet. So where it should be able to accelerate and where it shouldn't be, that has to be fixed. This wood, that is what this bike is running on. It is absolutely amazing in itself. Please do share. How many likes you are going to give it depends completely on you. I have no idea, but do go ahead and subscribe. The most difficult task in front of us was to collect that gas and put it in a container that we can move around. Now that has been achieved. Guys, you can see that wood gas is filled up inside the tube. How we managed it? Please don't ask. This was the most difficult task. If I start to tell you how we managed to achieve it, this video will become even longer. You can see that inside the tube right now is wood gas, and we are going to use this tube to run this bike over here. How far the bike is going to run with this quantity of wood gas is something I don't know. At the same time, it is continuously putting pressure or pressurizing the gas inside. So let me just light up this gas and show you. So guys, you can see that the wood gas inside is burning in such an amazing way. Guys, this is a pure wood gas, and a bike is going to run on this. So come on. Now what we'll do is, guys, let me open the nozzle. Woo! I don't want to use it up because we have very less quantity of gas with us. So now what we'll do is, we will fix the bike seat and we shall attach this pipe to the vaporizer, and then we will take this outside. Guys, you can see for yourself that this is a carburetor and there is no scope to put in petrol anywhere, and there is nothing down here either. Let us come over to this side. So the fuel or the gas will go in front of right here from inside, and see this one here, this nozzle, this pipe is of that vacuum. And this one here, this is connecting directly from the gas tube. This one here, this is the only place from which our fuel will be entering the engine and nowhere else. And here is our fuel source. The pipe is twisting here, keep it straight. So guys, now let's start the bike. 1, 2, 3. Guys, the gas is quite low, which is why we won't be able to run it for a long time. That's why, let's see how far it can go. Woo! Guys, it's running onward! Woo! Guys, come here and see. Woo!
Show the front.
Guys, it's running on wood. Guys, you can see that the accelerator is also working in the proper manner. It's releasing little by little, but it is because of the pressure, because the pressure inside it is very low. Come on, let's go out. So guys, you can see that the bike is right now running on wood gas, and see there are no problems, absolutely smoothly. There is no petrol tank or anything. Still, check it out. Woo! Woo! I have no idea when this will run out of this gas.
There is still some wood gas inside this.
So guys, the bike is still running till now, and I'm driving it in the first gear. It might end up stalling in the second gear. That's why I'm not doing it. Woo! 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 Guys, you can see that I'm not facing any problem. Please consistently keep pressing down on the tube so that the pressure is maintained.
Pressure will be maintained.
So guys, you can see for yourself right now that the bike is running completely on wood gas. You can see for yourself that there is no tank, nothing, there is no other fuel source. And my friend here behind me is holding the fuel source and is pressing down so that the bike keeps
I'm
running.
having to
Look at
keep
that.
our
And yeah,
press.
that's it. Because as the gas keeps getting used up, the pressure inside the tube also keeps decreasing, and that is why it is necessary to keep the tube rest consistently. So guys, the task for which we had to put in the most amount of effort and time was to balance the fuel mixture, the fuel ratio, and then making sure it reached the engine in the correct manner. There were many times when I absolutely lost hope and declared the task to be impossible. But even after that, we kept trying, and that is why you will be able to see that we did not release any videos in the month of January. Because we were completely immersed in this project with all our heart and soul. And now you can see that we have approximately run this bike to a distance of 700 to 800 meters, and the bike had stopped once in between, otherwise it has been constantly running. The gas level has come down significantly, which is why the tube needs to be pressed down constantly in order to keep the bike running. We are having to press down on it with our body, but thankfully it is still running, and we have driven approximately 1 kilometer. There is no tank in front, which is why I'm having to face a lot of difficulty. Look guys, there's no tank, which is why, see guys, the cameraman and all have stopped back there. So guys, come on, will you still not like this video? Now your brother has managed to run a bike on wood, man. But guys, the wood gas that we had managed to collect, you can see there's only a little bit of it remaining. But the bike is still up and running. I don't know where it's going to stop ahead, but see, we still have acceleration. See, now where do I put this down? This camera. Because if it stops even once, then let it be. If it stops, it stops. At least it's running now. Check it out. Press it. Guys, the bike is still running, man. Just look at this. We have already run it over a distance of more than 1 kilometer.
1 tube for 1 kilometer.
Guys, let me tell you the mileage for this as well. 1 tube for 1 kilometer, and you can see that it is still running. Press it more. It's shutting down. Guys, this bike of yours has now started to shut down a little bit. Guys, now this bike is shutting down. Check it out. No. I'm pressing the clutch, that's why. No. And now guys, the bike has finally come to halt. Still the pressure inside this. Looks like there is still some amount of gas left inside. And really there is
I'll
some
press it
still
and
left
you can
inside.
start it once.
Hang on, you press it firmly once. I will start it. Hold the camera, keep it to one side here. Take it and keep it to one side. Guys, once again we will try to start this in front of you. You can see that the pressure inside these pipes has come down significantly. Press it. You never know, it might work. Look at this, guys. No.
Oh, now it's not working. Wait, let me try to sit on it. Yeah, it's worked.
As the gas is going in, the bike starts, and the moment the gas stops, the bike also stops. That's it. Yes, guys. It's not going to start anymore. So guys, take a look once. Take one more look. Come over here and see. What more can I do to make you believe, man? The only thing left to do now is to open up my chest. There's nothing more that I can do, guys. Finally. I've said it several times that we have worked so hard on this. My throat also gone sore saying this over and over again. But we really have, man. Seriously, I'm telling you. For once, for 1 second, for one moment, you think about it. That someone comes up to you and says that run a bike on wood. they will call you crazy, but yours truly has achieved this feat just because of your support, because it's you guys who motivate us and inspire us to try these kind of new things, and we are able to do these things as well. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. So that's it for today's video. We'll meet again in the next video with a new topic. Until then, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.